I'm gone. Stick my foot in the ground and roll.
Comes in, Murray pulls it on the replay, and there goes Kyler Murray, bursting free. Kyler Murray.
And the angle is just enough to prevent him from getting in the end zone.
That's a fun one to put the MPH.
Mahomes, turn of time, escapes. Goes to the end zone, it's Williams.
Pumps and runs, Aaron Rodgers is inside the pylon.
Right on cue, Joe.
Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Keith. I do Black Quarterback Series. And when it's playoff time, we tend to change the channel from Black Quarterback Series to just NFL Daily, you know. But still centered around the black quarterbacks. But I'm a football fan, too. So I wanted to talk about the playoffs. And the playoffs gives me a chance to talk about people I normally don't really talk about throughout the season. So let's get into it. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Mike Tomlin for being the only brother still coaching. David Culley, I think his name is. Shout out to David Culley for getting blessed and released by the awful organization known as the Texans. You deserve better than that. Come back to Baltimore and we'll treat you fine. So let's get into it. We're gonna start with wildcard weekend. And I'm gonna leave time markers so you can go whether you wanna see what I got for the wild card, the division, the championship, and Super Bowl. If you want to skip to the Super Bowl, it's right there. It's right there. So enjoy. If you want to stick around, go for it. So with the new rules, pretty much everybody plays on wildcard weekend, and Green Bay and Tennessee were the ones to get the byes. So those are the only two teams that won't play the first round. Everybody else plays. I guess that's how they evened it out. So we got Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Patriots, Bills, Vegas, Cincinnati, Philadelphia, Bucks, 49ers, Cowboys, Cardinals, and Rams. So we're gonna start from the AFC and work our way around. So for Pittsburgh versus Kansas City, I don't think it'll be close. That's why I have to give Mike Tomlin a shout out at the beginning, because I think this is the end. This is the end of his merits with Ben Roethlisberger. They are going to the offseason looking for a new quarterback after getting absolutely destroyed by Kansas City. Now, if I can show it without getting copywritten, I'm gonna show what my man Nick Rice said, and I don't like the omen he's putting on the Kansas City. So, yeah, here we go.
Worried? No. I'm coining a new phrase this morning. Better than a bye. This is actually better than a bye. Get some cardio in, knock off some rust, have no chance of losing, can work on something.
So as y'all can see, he just has ultimate confidence. Not granted, he's a fan of Kansas City, but I don't like putting that out there, so I'm gonna knock on wood. For that. I think they'll win easily, 40-15. I got a 40-15. Ben Roethlisberger plays like Ben Roethlisberger. He plays like Ben Roethlisberger this year, not like above Ben like he's been playing the last 2-3 weeks. So I think Kansas City just has too much and will out-talent Pittsburgh. So I got a 40-15. Kansas City goes on to face Tennessee in the second round. Patriots, Bills. I just think the Patriots got the Bills number. It's like when you torn with your little brother and you know he can't beat you, and even though he get older, you still got the bravado if you can beat him and he's still the little brother. That's what I think this is going to be. But I think it's going to be close. I think the Patriots are going to hit the field goal. I think Patriots are going to win by field goal. I think Mac Jones probably have a big throw at the end, and people will be falling all over themselves about it for the next week until he meets who he meets in the second round.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Just thought I'd fill you in on this. So Isaiah Wynn is out for the Patriots. Big offensive lineman for the Patriots. He was in the win against the Bills. That's a huge blow for them. That's a huge blow for them. I still think they'll beat the Bills, but it will be increasingly more difficult to pass the ball and to do any type of offense without their offensive lineman. So I just wanted to make that little note and let you get back to my predictions.
And then act like Mac Jones is second coming to Jesus. So I think that's what's going to happen. And Josh Allen just has not been consistent, and I don't expect him to be consistent. They got to get a running game. They have no running game. Josh Allen shouldn't be throwing the ball 50, 60 times every game. So they're going to the offseason a lot of questions about their running game and how can they evolve this offense outside of Josh Allen come save us. So yeah, that's what I have there. For the last AFC one, I got Vegas versus Cincinnati. And as glowingly as I've been talking about Cincinnati, you might think, oh, I'm picking Cincinnati. That's no problem. I would not be surprised if Cincinnati just came out and blew them out the water. Would not be surprised. But Vegas is giving me Eli Manning 09, or I think it was 07. I can't remember what year it was, but the first Super Bowl against Tom Brady, and then the second Super Bowl against Tom Brady. This Vegas team is giving me those vibes. Like, we got hot at the end. We had tragedies happen, and now we were going to ride it into the Super Bowl. They're giving me those type of vibes. So I think Derek Carr make a big throw that nobody's going to talk about on Monday. I think he'll make a big throw down the stretch, whether it's running for a first down. He's going to do something super significant to get them to the second round against the Patriots, right? Cincinnati's just young. They'll be there next year. They'll be the wild card because I got the Ravens. They're going to win the division next year. And they should have won this division this year if everybody didn't get hurt. So, moving on to the NFC side, we will have Philly against the Bucs. Don't think it'll be a contest. I think most of the points Philly scores will be in the late fourth quarter. I think it'll be over for the most part. I love Jalen Hurts, but he's not ready yet. His team's not ready yet. Nick Sirianni is not ready yet. They're going to get outclassed by the Bucs. It's going to be over early. I got 40-25 Bucs, but I think it'll be a good stepping stone for Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni. I think that if I'm saying his name wrong, I apologize. Then we got 49ers and Cowboys. This game is going to be a lot closer than it should be. 49ers are going to take 49ers might be leading most of this game, but I got it 17-21. I think the Cowboys offense is going to finally overwhelm them, and if they might score all 21 points in the fourth quarter. So I got a 21-17 Cowboys moving to the second round. And then I got the Cardinals against the Rams. I don't trust Matt Stafford at all. To me, Matt Stafford kind of is an older Carson Wentz. You had Calvin Johnson and you couldn't do nothing with him. You got Cooper Kupp and you're throwing so many interceptions. It's like, come on. When are we going to blame Matt Stafford for what happened in Detroit? Because he was there in Detroit when all the BS happened in Detroit. I don't expect them. This would be a major upset. I've been saying for a while the Cardinals need to get it together. They're going to be a first round out. But the way the bracket laid out, I think they'll make it past the first round because I just don't feel like the Rams or I don't know. It just doesn't seem. It just to me, it just does not feel like the Rams are not good. I don't know. It's just something about it. When I look at it, the Rams should win this game going away, but I just don't think they will. And I think the Cardinals will get hot, and Matt Stafford, I think Kyler Murray will outplay Matt Stafford. And final score will be 25-14 Rams. I think it'll be closer than that most of the game, but towards the end, I think they'll win going away. They might get a cheap touchdown at the end to make it 14-25. So yeah. So now my second round, my divisional playoff. Patriots, Tennessee, Vegas, KC, Cards, Green Bay, Cards, Green Bay, Cowboys, Bucks. So let's start with the NFC and then work our way back the other way. So the Cards and Bucks. The same thing I said about Cincinnati. I'm gonna say the same thing about the Cardinals. They're gonna get outclassed by Green Bay. I feel like Green Bay is gonna be on a mission, and Aaron Rodgers won't be denied. He won't be denied this time. I think Henry's at home. So I think Green Bay is going to get off to a roaring start, and I don't think it's going to be close. I got 30-17 Green Bay. I think it'll be contested in the first half, but then Green Bay will pull away because they're in Lambeau. It's going to be freezing, and Arizona's not used to that. You know, they're playing a hot weather climate, and I don't think it's going to be close in the second half. Arizona might not score in the second half. If they do, it might be a couple field goals. So 30-17. Green Bay moves on to the conference finals, to the conference championship. Then we have Cowboys and Bucks. Now I was looking at this, and I don't know. My heart is telling me to pick the Cowboys, but my brain is telling me to pick the Bucks. But I think that the Cowboys will be able to get pressure on Brady, and everybody knows that pressure is what Brady turns into an average to below average quarterback. So if Marco Parsons and D-Law and all those guys can get after Brady, it could be a long day for Brady. So it's on a scale. So I'm going to go. I have to think about this. I am going to go 25-10 Cowboys. If they can get after Brady and make life miserable for Brady, Brady won't score any points, especially with everything that's going on down there in Tampa. I think they'll make it hard. They'll make life hard for Brady. Cowboys have a really good defense, and defense travels. So I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. This might be a statement game for them. The first one, it's not gonna be easy for the Cowboys to get through the 49ers, Cowboys, or the 49ers and the Bucks. If they beat the Bucks, they're gonna have so much confidence going into the conference championship, and we're not gonna hear the end of it from Skip Bayless. But I have the Cowboys. I think the defense will make life hard for Brady, and he won't be able to do anything. We got to remember, Brady is 44. He can't move like he used to. Brady never had foot speed, but he had pocket presence. I don't think he'll have enough pocket presence to get away from the Cowboys pressure if they put the pressure on. So we move over to the AFC, where Patriots, Tennessee. Dogfight. It's gonna be a dogfight. It's gonna be like old Steelers Ravens type. It's gonna be a nasty, drawn it out run game, slug fest. That's what it's gonna be. And I think Tennessee wins on a big Derrick Henry run, 17-10 Tennessee, and Tennessee moves on to the NFC Championship again. Vegas ain't got nothing coming for Kansas City. Their magic carpet ride stops here. Kansas City runs away with it like they've done every other game in this series, because they play in the division. I got Kansas City winning 35-10. Would I be surprised if Vegas wins this game? No. Do I expect them to win it? No. They just don't have the horses, I don't think. And Kansas City has so much confidence that could work against them. But ultimately, I think they'll get their stuff together and they'll figure it out. And the final score won't be in doubt. Fourth quarter won't even matter. 35-10 KC. And so we have Tennessee versus Kansas City, and we have Green Bay versus the Cowboys. Tennessee is going to fall victim to the same thing they fell victim to the last couple years. Make Trubisky throw you in games. Because he would throw you out of games, he could throw you in games. Tannehill. I'm sorry. Tannehill. You got to make Tannehill beat you. Because if you let Henry run loose with the ball, and the other cat behind Henry who's been running the ball well in Henry's absence, it's going to be a long day for you. But if you can stack the box and make them pass the ball, you got a shot. And I think this is what Kansas City will do. It's like a 3-point shot in basketball. 3 is better than 2. You can run the ball all you want, take all the clock and take all the time off the clock, but eventually you got to air it out. Kansas City is just going to hit the 3 ball. I got them winning 35-20. I think Kansas City's defense is going to come to play. If I get a couple of interceptions and make life miserable on Tannehill. Good season for them, but I just don't think they have the horses. They have the horses, but I just don't think their quarterback can outplay Kansas City, because at this point Kansas City will be playing at a high level. Green Bay versus the Cowboys. Don't think it'll be close. They beat the Bucks, and I think they're going to treat that Bucks game like a Super Bowl. And they're just not going to come in there prepared for Green Bay. And I know Mike McCarthy coach Aaron Rodgers, so he might make it difficult the first quarter, maybe first half. But eventually the cream will rise to the top, and it won't be close. And you'll be like, but Keith, like you said, they had a good defense. That's Aaron Rodgers over there. That's quite possibly the 1 or 2 greatest quarterbacks ever to play football. So it don't matter what the defense is between Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers. they gonna put up 35 almost every game. And I just don't. And I think Cowboys gonna start pressing. Dak Prescott's gonna start pressing. It's just gonna be downhill from there. So, that's what I think. But they get to the NFC Championship game for the first time in my life. So, first time in my aware life. And so we got the State Farm matchup that we should have had a couple years ago. KC versus Green Bay in the Super Bowl finally. And I think it's going to be a light show. So 45-50. 45-50. I don't think no defense is going to be played in this Super Bowl, and it's going to be wonderful. 45-50. Green Bay. I think Green Bay get the edge. I think Kansas City's luck will finally run out. And at this point, we don't know how Tyreek Hill's ankle is going to be. No, I think it's his heel. I think he hurt his heel last game of the season. We don't know if his heel is going to be right then, because you can beat these other teams without Hill, but you're not going to beat Green Bay without Hill. So I think Green Bay wins it. And I think Aaron Rodgers gets the MVP. I think he gets this MVP and the regular season MVP. And be a crazy end to a crazy season. And I think Aaron Rodgers ends up signing back. He spends the rest of his career in Green Bay. So I think this, I don't think I'm too far off with this. I know this video is really long. I don't think I'm too far off with this. I don't feel like I'm too off with this. So let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for hanging around. If you stayed to the end or if you skipped to the end of the what I thought was going to be the Super Bowl, let me know how y'all feel. Let me know how y'all feel. About my bracket. It should be on the screen somewhere. Let me know what you guys think. Who are your Super Bowl picks? Who are your upsets? Just let me know. So enjoy the games today. I'll see you later on tonight. Peace.